Kobe, are you convinced that they told us probable torn Achilles? They're going to do an MRI. Are you pretty convinced that's what it is?
Yeah.
What did it feel like, Kobe? Was it a pop?
Yeah, I felt like I had kicked.
Can you just take us through what you remember about it?
No, not much really to take you through, man. I made a move that I make a million times, and it's popped.
Do you feel that all the minutes you've been playing may have contributed to this?
Oh, who knows? Who knows? I mean, it's all necessary, and it's just a freak situation, I guess.
You've had a pretty unbelievable career. Is this the biggest disappointment of it, considering everything that was involved?
Yeah, by far. We work so hard, to put ourselves in a position where, we control our own fate, and I certainly have done a lot of work, to prepare myself. It's just shit luck.
When you look at the challenge in front of these guys now, and I know it's a little early to be asking you this, but how do they move forward without you?
Just continue to play. We've been dealing with injuries all year, and I'll do what I can. Watching film and preparing and communicating to the guys. The best form of attacking certain teams, and just go from there.
This is a ridiculous question, I know, but we've seen you play through everything. I'm assuming this is something that not even you would even attempt to play through, right?
I can't walk. I try to maybe just put pressure on my heel, see if I can do it that way, but there's just nothing there.
So when you walked off, you called timeout, walked off, came back and shot free throws on 1 foot, you pretty much knew?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Kobe, it's a type of injury that takes months and months to heal from. How does it impact you looking towards next season and your off season?
I'm not really sure. I've never had to deal with something like this. It's a new experience for me. Obviously they've been a bunch of players who've had the same injury, so all I can do is look at them and what they've done, and who had more success coming back quicker and healthier, and see what they did, and see if I can improve upon it.
Kobe, when you were coming off the court, what emotions were going through your head?
I was pissed and sad. We worked really hard to get to this point. And I was pissed.
What was it like in here? Were guys coming in and trying to soothe you, or?
Yeah. I mean, there's really not much to say. I mean, there really no words to be spoken. It's tough.
Earlier in the game, I know when you were laboring 2 other times, what were you drawing from, just being able to push and fight through it and still success?
Just keep playing. Just keep playing, keep battling through it, keep pushing through it. And I was trying to conserve some energy for the fourth, and to generate some momentum for us. We got going a little bit, and the guys brought it home.
When you hurt your knee, was that a different injury than when you hurt your Achilles, or you think they were related?
No, I think it was different. The knee just, when I came down, it was hyperextended a little bit, and just had to shake it off, and it was fine.
What do you want the team to take away from this going forward?
Well, just prepare. We'll just prepare and get ready for San Antonio, and look at what they do and try to take it away from them, and just focus on execution.
You think they can pull through and do something from here without you?
I think so. I hope so. I'm going to be there still. I mean, I can't be with them out there on the floor, but I can use my intellect to try to break down film and try to help them see things that they might not see, and try to help as much as I can from the sideline and in the film room, and go from there.
Is it even comprehensible what this team's gone through in terms of injuries this year? I mean, all of you have been.
Yeah, it's been a crazy year. That's for sure. It's been a crazy year.
Were you able to watch the rest of the game?
I was.
What emotions were going through your head during?
Thank God. Thank God we pulled this one out. It was a tough one, but we fought hard, and it was a well-deserved one.
How confident are you that they can win these last 2 and get to the playoffs without you?
I'm confident. We just gotta go out there and play hard, play smart defensively, rebound the ball, and prepare. I mean, that's really the biggest thing, is just the preparation.
Kobe, did you know what the injury was without having to be told?
Yeah. Yeah, I was just hoping it wasn't what I knew it was. Just trying to walk it off and hoping that the sensation would come back, but no such luck.
What was that sensation?
I had no Achilles. That's the sensation.
So what's the next step?
MRI, surgery, and then recovery.
But if anyone's going to get through this, probably you, right?
Oh, man. Shit. I was really tired, man. Just tired in the locker room, upset and dejected and thinking about this mountain, man, to overcome. I mean, this is a long process, you know. Wasn't sure I could do it. Then, you know, your kids walk in and you're like, you know, I got to set an example. You know, Daddy's going to be fine. I'm going to do it. You know, work hard and just go from there.
You've had tons, and we've watched you, tons of personal and professional challenges in your career. Is this at the top of the list?
Yeah, you know, but you know, it's fueling me. It's fueling me. I can feel it already. You know, I can feel it already. It's just, you know, players at this stage of their career, you know, they pop up Achilles, and you know, the pundits say they never come back the same. So I can hear it already, and it's pissing me off right now. Just thinking about it. So
this isn't the last game that we'll see you play.
Really?
Well, no, you said, I'm not trying to be rude.
Really?
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to...
It's appropriate that you ask that question from down there.
Thank you, Kobe. That's Kobe Bryant, guys. Back